Hello, I'm Badani Ariam. In this video, I'm going to talk why do children fail with some successful fathers? We all believe a child's success depends on the foundation that the child gets from the parents. It is true if the child gets enough love and attention, they grow up as confident and successful individuals. But remember, we cannot generalize this. As we can see, there are some exceptions as well in both sides. What I mean by both sides is, a successful father has an unsuccessful child, but a child from a highly underprivileged family becomes successful. How come that is? I think the progression and success in life come from your inspiration and nobody can force it on you. That is the truth. Some kids, when they grow up, they do not want to listen to parents at all as they're convinced they know everything. That is a normal thing in most every house. Some kids, when they're deprived at a young age, grow up to a highly determined person. When they come from difficult families, underprivileged families, they become very determined. I am not going to be like this. They think like that. They have inspired themselves by looking at kids from well-to-do families. They keep comparing themselves. Nobody asks them to do, but they keep looking at the children who come from well-to-do families. Parental stress. When parents watch the child is making big mistakes in life that will harm the child's whole future, undergo severe stress. If a child is making mistakes like this, the parent becomes fully aware that will damage the child's life forever. Why do some of the children not want to listen? Why do some of the children not want to listen to the parents? How do they think that they know everything? How can we make them aware that their thoughts are wrong? They might change at some point if they listen to a parent when spoken to him. Some is telling the parent is stop talking. Some tell the parent stop talking when they try to say something to them. Thereby, they are not listening, and also they are not acquiring any knowledge to use that in the future of their life. Some children attend to parents, but they don't take any action, but keep that in mind and trust that as well. Is there a way that the kid's wrong attitude can change? There are two categories of grown-up children. They make mistakes by not listening to the sincere advice, and some children make mistakes in their life because they do not have anyone to give them the genuine advice. The caliber of children is smarter by not listening to anyone's wrong information. That is the second group of children who do not have anyone to give genuine advice, but at the same time they don't want to listen to somebody who is capable of giving them wrong information. They are smarter children. I think the successful child who comes from an underprivileged family, trained and nurtured by the mother. Maybe the mother couldn't support them financially or physically even, but give them lots of advice and inspire the child from the young age. They might be in bed and they can't move about, they can't do physical help. They get the child close to them and they talk to the child and give them the good advice, talk to them all the time. Do like this, these things I've made mistakes, some things like this, showing examples and all that. That's a good way of nurturing a child. Then again, it looks like that everything depends on the love and closeness to the parents. Make the child motivated. The child listens to the mom who is unable to help them, and the child gets motivated. Also, a child becomes inspired, depends on the friendships at a young age as well. The children who come from comfortable families, sometimes they listen to the friends and get inspired, depends on the friendships at a young age as well. kids influenced by friendships, then we as parents have to take care of their friendships from the young age. That's the important thing. Bad associations will have a long-term impact on children. It is not uncommon that the kids become influenced by bad friendship that will last for a long time. They find it difficult to come out of it, and if you are surrounded by if a child is surrounded by the bad people, and the bad people will make sure the child is not moving away from them. So everything becomes difficult for the child. I'm talking about myself as an example. I didn't have anybody to help me in my life. I had my father. Father was busy working. That's all. I started studying and progressed because of my good friend. Remember, because of my good friend. My friend came from a well-educated family, and she maintained her discipline to keep everything intact. That helped me. That taught me as well. A lot of help and inspiration was the reason for my prosperity in the long run. In the end, she became a school teacher. I became a qualified accountant. A successful father becomes a controller. In some families, the father can be successful, but the child cannot be successful because he becomes a controller. And father, when they come from, some fathers, when they come from underprivileged families and they struggled so much to come up in life, and they become very successful, and when they have children, they forget that the children are not like them. They are living in comfort. But with all that, the father becomes so fond of the family, and so expectations are so high from the children. That's a wrong way of showing love to the children. The father never gives freedom because it's controlling, because thinking that if I don't control, if I don't look after them, if I don't keep them under this thing, they will go away and they will do wrong things. So the father controls the mother and forget the father's control over the children and consider this good help by the father. The mother also thinks, yeah, the father is helping, he is responsible for the children. Things in the wrong way. When the father is in the house and never treats an unsuccessful child with some dignity, that is a mistake the fathers make. Some fathers make, not all fathers. As a result, that particular child becomes more and more unmotivated to work towards a victory because he had not been valued. He didn't have a respect. That is the reason. The child didn't have a respect. The child was not valued. The father praises the well-off child all the time. The type of reaction could damage the family in many ways. This developed jealousy among the siblings, and they move away from each other, not because of severe misunderstandings among them. Because of the father has planted the wrong seeds in their minds. That's why. So just because the father is successful, the father should not expect the children to become successful. Give them the freedom, but encourage them, give them love and affection, encourage them, and good advice is the best way to bring them successful and confident children. I hope you like this video. Thank you for watching my video. Thank you. Bye for now. I see you in another one. If you like this, please share this video as well and subscribe to my channel. Thank you. Bye for now.